Hello and welcome back to our channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the hottest topics in education right now, studying abroad. If you are someone who is looking to pursue higher education in foreign country, then you have come to right place. In this video, we are going to see the cost of studying in US. So we will discuss all the factors which are affecting cost coming to the program which you are going to learn, the institution which you are going to take, and the locations and everything which relates the fees or the amount which you are going to pay in US. So we'll be discussing all the factors, all the possible factors I will be covering in this video. Stay tuned to this video till end. You will be knowing much more information about US. So first thing, factors which are affecting the cost to study in US, mainly three factors. Those are like the program which you are taking. It might be an undergraduate or graduate program. Type of institution you are going to study. It might be a private institution or a public institution. And the location. There are like 50 states in US. Every state has different cost of living basically. If you see, every state has their own cost of living. If you go to New York, New Jersey, the cost of living will be somewhat difficult. If you see other states, it is different. So coming to tuition fees, if we see, it varies greatly depend upon the institution and the program you are going to study. Basically, if you study an undergraduate program, it would be a 4 years program, and these 4 years, every year there will be two semesters. Every semester you need to pay at least you need to spend at $3,000 to $5,000 basically. So that is what I can tell you. And if you study for medicine and law, it is more expensive. And if you see the location, based on the location, there are like small towns as well as cities, and there are interior regions also in US. If you are going to interior parts of US, then the cost of living would be really less. And if you go to bigger locations or cities where you would find the part-time jobs, then the cost of living would be really increase. So you can see the map where I shown clearly indicates where it is low and where it is high. The red color which you can able to see is least affordable, and the green color you can see is mostly affordable. Coming to housing, student can stay like three types of housing, like dormitory or sharing an apartment or a private apartment taking a rent and sharing with the other students. So these are the three kinds of accommodations are available in US. You can choose any of them based on the amount you have. Basically, if you stay in dormitory of the university, it costs you more. Sharing costs you less. So these are some examples. Now coming to other factors like scholarships and financial aid. If you get a scholarship, then I would really tell you that your living expenses will become very less. The cost of living to study in US will become very less. So availability of scholarship is also a big factor. And also to get scholarships, here most of them they check GRE scores, your IELTS, your academic background, and also funds. If they are available, then only they give you scholarship. You can see in the chat showing public and private, non-profit and non-profit organizations and their scholarship, what they are awarding. So coming to health insurance, this is also a small expenditure which you need to bear to meet your expenses. So you can see I have gave a chart where you spend your insurance amount from the smaller package to the platinum package. So it covers most of the things, so you can go through them. Next, if you see, coming to transportation, you can either go by walk if you stay nearby to your college. You can either go with a two-wheeler or three-wheeler, or you can use common transportation which is shuttle bus or trams which are moving in US, or trains, underground trains which are moving in US. So really transportation, if you use public transportation, the cost of living or the expenses which you are putting on transportation will come really less. And if you go on your private two-wheelers or private vehicle, if you take, then it really costs you more. So that's what I can tell you in the accommodation. And one more thing which matters a lot is textbooks and other materials and the equipments which you buy basically to complete your program. If you want to complete your undergraduate or master's program, you need to have a laptop or some other gadgets you need to have. Basically those are also mandatory, and it will cost you somewhere from $3,000 to $4,000 per annum. So every year you need to spend these things also on when you study in US. So next thing, if I talk about the fee structures of undergraduate program and also a graduate program, I'll discuss on next. So if I talk about undergraduate fee structure, then it comes range from $20,000 to $50,000 per year. It's a huge amount, I can understand. $10,000, it means it comes somewhere in Indian currency, you can assume it to be 8 to 9 lakhs in between that. So per semester I am talking about $20,000, where it comes around 18 lakhs. So $20,000 to $50,000 per year, and their education system is on credit base. So per credit they charge you somewhere from $750 to $1,800. To complete your UG, you need to have at least 180 credits or 200 plus credits based on the university you choose. And we will see I-20 proofs as well in upcoming videos, so that you will it gets justified. So next, coming to your graduate fees, so it comes from $30,000 to $70,000 per year. So it's very much big amount, I can understand, but yes, this is the cost per year for a graduate program. It's a 2 years degree program, so where it again per credit they charge you from $750 to $1,800. To complete a PG, you need to have at least 32 credits or 56 plus credits are required to complete this. To justify this also, I'll show you some proofs of I-20, so nothing to worry. Now coming to other expenses which I have spoke in my first video, in my first half. So those also includes like housing, meal, textbook. Those comes somewhere from $10,000 to $20,000 per year. These expenses varies from place to place. As I told you, where you stay in US, that is also matters a lot, which kind of transportation you are taking. So it will range you somewhere from $10,000 to $20,000 per year, and this cost will again decided by the universities. Some of the universities they tell you. So that's the total cost. If I talk to study in US per annum, that will cost you somewhere from $30,000, $1 lakh per year, depending upon many factors which I have mentioned above. So these are the basically the cost of living US. If you have note down this, that would really helpful for you, or you can go to my previous videos and also you can check. Now if I talk about you something about financial aids and scholarship, it's a very important factor. I have told you, mentioned you earlier, like if you get an international scholarship, it will really cut down your tuition fees to a half or 75%. So that will help you to stay in US and complete your masters in given time. Those example links from where you can apply to financial aid, I will be keeping in the description. You can have a look of that, so that will really help you to understand that. That's all in this video. Hope you have enjoyed this video and got some information. If you got some information, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe it for my latest updates. Thank you for watching.